Hello there, my name is Anusha and this is the individual assignment for the case study. So the case study says that the Health Ministry has identified 21 food products comprising 60 brands which are detected to contain scheduled poisons prohibited from being added to food. Health Director General Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah said that this was ascended following analysis of 849 food products by the Food Safety and Quality Division throughout the 2019 to August 2020. So based on the statement above, discuss the factors contributing to this issue and propose the measures that can be taken by the government and the consumer to address this problem. So let's look at the first factor that is contributing to this issue, which is the case where the detected scheduled poison in food substances brings up a major ethical question in the bioindustry and in food entrepreneurship in Malaysia. So number one is the priority of profit instead of consumer health is among the primary contributing factors. So let's look at it more, which is some manufacturers and distributors knowingly incorporate poisonous components like slimming, sibutramine, which is known as the hungry steroids, to improve the output of the products, which is its attractiveness. And this malpractice has been instigated by the need to generate quick effect, which leads to the greater customer attractions and higher sales, independent of the health effect they might have in the long term on the consumers. That the government can do is number one is to carry out random product inspections, including those that are sold online, which assists in early investigation of the violation and the elimination of the dangerous product that could find its way to the citizen and to the market. Number two is to enforce stronger legislation of Section 13 Food Act 1983, and also the government can punish the criminals by imposing the highest possible fines, which is 100,000 or imprisonment. So let's look more towards the Section 13 of the Malaysian Food Act 1983, which is the principal law prohibiting the preparation or sales of food containing poisonous, harmful or otherwise injurious health substance to public health. Advocating for stronger legislation and enforcement involves the public actions, enhanced penalties, and improved regulatory frame product. So this, as a scope for that, the law takes an objective approach, considering both immediate and probable cumulative effect of the food on a person's health when consumed in an ordinary quantities. The enforcement powers which the government can do is that this act grants authorized officers to inspect premises, take samples of the analysis, and also seize non-compliant food items and removal of the unsafe food from the sales itself. So what can the consumer do for this? Number one is never use the product that states that it works instantly. For example, the slimming supplements that says that you can lose 10 kg in a week. Number two is to verify the MOH registration codes, which contain MAL or NOT numbers, which appears in the National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Agencies. And we as a consumer, we can report on suspicious products onto the Public Health Complaint System, which we call as CISPA, KKM, or the personal communication with the local district health officer. Factor is about the absence of ethical consideration and knowledge of the regulation among the small-scale or home-based entrepreneurs. So most people who get into the market without any prior food safety or training and awareness of the bioindustrial ethics, they can end up buying raw materials that have harmful ingredients without knowing. This could further enhanced by the general assumptions that traditional or herbal products are naturally safe, hence are abused or labeled as so to take advantage of the consumer's faith. For example, the menthol, which we can see the cool flavor. Sometimes some of them are recreating a fake menthol, which actually more acidic than it is, which the suppliers buy raw material and create products, and when the product gets into the hands of the consumers, it causes many side effects. So for the measures, government can do these things, which number one is to offers compulsory food safety educations to home-based manufacturers. Number two is to prepare a simple guideline on safe formulations and regulations in the local requirement. And number three is to lay out the certifications and licensing to ensure the business is legit and according to the regulation. So what can the consumer can do for this? Well, number one is to avoid the unregistered produced goods, and number two is to understanding the ingredients in the products and question the ingenuity of the traditional or herbal product without blindly believing. The third factor is actually the online selling system like TikTok Shop, Shopee, Instagram have enabled the unlicensed seller to sell counterfeit products easily. It's because this is made too hard to enforce since the sellers are anonymous through this platform. Others even give fake or incomplete company descriptions, as noted by the Minister of Health and the authorities that have no chances of getting the real producers. These vendors may temporarily that is making fast money and clearing off or rebranding under the new names. Measures, the government can do these things. Number one is to introduce the compulsory seller verifications of online sales. Number two is to collaborate with the platforms to keep an eye on these things and those fake sellers and eliminate the illegitimate listings. And number three is to create a database of offenders to which authorities and the citizens have access. The measure will assist in the police in early monitoring offenders, particularly when distributors submit false or incomplete information or low-income situations, as observed in the 2019 to 2020 results by the Ministry of Health. As for the consumer, we can purchase only from the trusted sellers that have legitimately from the platform itself with the verified identity and reviews. And some of the reviews will be fake. In order to see which one is the fake reviews and the real reviews, we can see the video that is taken from the reviews itself, which have like background noises, and also at the same time that shows legit product description of it when opening the boxes, what's inside there and what are the side effects when using the products. And also at the same time, do not use any viral products that post incomplete informations, such as the beauty whitening skins that we can see all around the TikTok. And number three is to report the suspicious listing to platform or the Ministry of Health. Factor is the demands by the consumers to get instant results like quick weight gain loss or the skin whitening. To be able to fulfill such unrealistic expectations, dishonest sellers tend to include harmful chemicals that produce some very obvious effects without pointing out many of the dangers in the long run. This is not only a case of lack value of moral responsibility on the part of the sellers, but it also indicates the lack of understanding among the consumer. This usually happens when the demands are higher than the supplies for something that the consumer needs. As we can see in the skin whitening stuff, many of the product contains mercury, which could brighten your skin but very harmful in the long run. The government can create an awareness through the campaign regarding of the risk of instant effects product. And also the government should mandate a transparency on the labeling and the potential risk might occur using those products. As a consumer, we can avoid any products that claims an instant result. This pressure of demand will eventually drive away the unethical sellers from the market. As an example, when a consumer boycott together to refuse to purchase a food product that are reportedly to have previously breached the food safety regulations, this market will either comply and make the food products better, or they close it completely and not selling it to the market anymore. And the second one is to learn about the safe limits of the ingredients in the products along with the KKM approval. For example, the doses that we can take of the magnesium that we have to take in the daily intake. For some of the supplements, which is the magnesium intake and such, varies between the female and male. So the ideal one is 420 mg per person. But we can see at the food stuff itself, the food product, if it's above the intake that we should have, then it means it's going to be harmful for us. We also can shift to a more safer and long-term health and safety.